Hey guys, it's Vernie here. Another Tuesday. 10.1.5 is officially out, and the servers are actually up about 3 hours earlier than normal. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this vault stuff out. I think tonight we'll be looking at streaming the Mega Dungeon, doing it on a couple characters, see how it goes. I haven't really looked at it too much, so it should be fresh new content. Last week I intended to run a lot more dungeons in raid, but I got sick after coming back from vacation, so haven't really been playing as much. So I've also been a little burned out. So we did a little less content last week. We've got like 8 or 9 characters as opposed to the 13. So we'll just go ahead and start knocking out some of these individual dungeon vaults. We've got the Druid first. The Druid did 112. Also with this patch, gear that was a base level 441 will now be upgradable to 447. Oh, no achievements. Cool. I think we're going to open this one as balance. Mostly looking for trinkets here. Really need trinkets. We don't need weapon for either spec. So, legs or a downgrade, we'll take the 2 tokens, and maybe next week we can get a socket. We're just gonna pump this out real fast, like. Alright, next is gonna be the Warlock. The Warlock I did a 15 on, I actually got kind of carried. I'd like to play him a little more, but I think with the reworks this patch, I'll be looking at Mage more. I'd like to give Fire another shot. I'm sorry if I sound different. I'm still pretty sick. I'm actually working from home for a week while I'm contagious, so we've been recovering from that. So I think really anything but a belt is an upgrade. We would hate to see a belt or a cloak. Everything else we're good with. A weapon. A high haste weapon. Oh, okay, yeah, that's very good with that. Very good with that. I'm gonna pick up for this character. It's gonna replace my 385. Almost 10 item levels on the weapon slot. Jesus Christ. Crazy pickup. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And then we've got the Hunter. Did a 17. So he's gonna have a 441 piece. I think it's actually his first 17. I haven't really done too much on the Hunter. I don't know. I just don't... Not super engaged with the class, so... He gets 1 key a week. He's got 4 piece from normal. That's all I really care about. Let's see what we get. Come on. Make sure we're in Marksman. I'm not going to play Survival, so I don't want to get a melee weapon. And I think, again, anything would be an upgrade here. We would love to see trinkets. A good trinket would be nice. 441 Helm. I mean, it's just a direct upgrade. And if I ever feel like farming crests, I can get to 447, so cool. We'll recatalyze that and upgrade it. Next, we've got the Rogue, who did another 16. It's also worth noting that this week the Onyx Amulet got nerfed by 40% for damage dealers. So, it's primarily for melee, rogues, ret, Windwalker, I think one of the warrior specs still uses it, and tanks. You will most likely be replacing with a higher item level ring, but you might need to check your class discords or guides. But yeah, 40% is pretty steep, so I think this is going to stop being so relevant for a lot of classes. Which honestly, it did its job. It got a lot of use out of it if you were a melee or a tank. Healers, I think, are still kind of using it, unless they have really high item level rings. So the Rogue. We got a 441 weapon last week on the myth track. I mean, I guess we just stay sub and we hope for another dagger. There isn't really a whole lot of stuff we can get. Bracers, I guess. 441 Mastery Crit Ring on the Myth track. I mean, Mastery Crit's not that bad. It's like okay for sub, it's really good for assassination. We'll take it, yeah, whatever. We don't really have tokens building up on any characters, so there's no reason to take 2 tokens, like, at all. Alright. And now we've got some of the multi-slot vaults, I think. My DK, I did a little bit of crest farming, so I've got 4 16s, I think I did. Ended up crafting a 447 embellishment, finally, on that character. Still not, like, overly sold on blood, but, yeah, we're getting there. 436. Really bad trinket. So what are we hoping for? Let's make sure we're on holy. Oh, a trinket would be nice. I guess another ring to well, I have a ring to replace it. It doesn't really matter. Just not our already myth tier pieces, which we have 3 of. Ooh, Mark of Dargrel I think is really good. Especially in Mythic Plus, which is what I primarily do on this character. That might be an instant take. It is second best for blood behind Beacon. Which is pretty sweet. It's not really good for either of the other specs, but I don't really play the other specs, so you know what, we're taking it. And we can't even get a socket, so yeah, we're just taking that. And we will replace our old icon. So yeah, cool. 437. DK is pretty juiced. Alright, now our raid vaults. So the Evoker just did 3 kills in normal. I did a skip to Sarkareth, try and get the legendary. No dice. Perhaps this week. With this new patch, Augmentation's obviously out, so that'll be exciting to see. Looking like they're going to provide a lot of support DPS to the raid. I think coordinated groups are probably going to run 2. I think we're only running 1 in our guild currently. And I don't think there's anything I could get that would even be an upgrade, so I'm just going to open it. I just don't. It's probably going to be 2 tokens, which is fine. So do I want the appearance or 2 tokens? I think I just take the tokens. I don't care about the appearance. Can't even transmog on Drag 3 anyway. And now we've got our heroic runners. So the warrior did 1 dungeon, a full normal clear, and 5 of 9 heroic. So we're going to have 2 heroic options, 1 normal option from raid, and then 1 11. I don't see us taking the 11. The heroic raid pieces are probably just better. I have killed Neltharion, so we're going to set our loot spec to arms and hope we can get an Ashgander. Otherwise, we would really like a Chromatic Essence. I don't really want a neck because I'm probably going to craft one, but it is my lowest piece, I guess. Oh, well that is a Mastery Haste neck, which is very good at 431. 437 verse Mastery Speed Gloves, which I think I have Speed Gloves already. I have Avoidance Gloves. I think I'd rather have the Avoidance. A belt, which is 2 belts actually, which are in my embellishment slot, so we're taking the neck. And we're very happy with that. I mean, that's a 40 item level upgrade with BIS stats. Yeah, perfect. 427 on the warrior. She's getting up there. She's doing a little better. Alright, and now we've got 3 heroic clears that we did last week. So the monk, paladin, and the mage. That is all I did for the week. I didn't do anything on the priest or the shaman. We've been extending in mythic raid on the priest, so he has not been getting any vaults. Alright. So from heroic, obviously we would love to see a beacon. A beacon would be disgusting. We picked up a heroic class trinket last week, which is not great for anything but Mistweaver, but I'm hoping for a beacon so we can replace this Mag Mammoth scale. I'd also take an Essence. Essence would also be fine. Nothing else really piques my interest. So that's none of that. A hero cape with crit, which is okay. Chest that we already have. Shoulders on a lower track. Or we take a socket. And so we could socket the belt. We've already got myth track weapons, so a lot of the stuff is going to get upgraded. Is there ever a world where I take a crit haste cave? Haste is pretty bad. I think I'll just take the socket. Socket can't hurt. It's gonna go on my Abyss embellishment piece. Alright, Paladin next. So the Paladin, I think, did 8 of 9 heroic. I don't remember if I've ever killed Sarkareth. But I crafted a shield last week, I believe. So I don't really need a shield. And I've got a weapon. But we do have Nelf killed, so I think we go Ret. And just pray that we get, like, a really good trinket or an Ashgander. I have not killed Sark on this guy, yeah, so there's no beacon chance, which is unfortunate. Okay. Not the pieces we want to see. A hero track chest piece, which I'm wearing a champion one, which is a direct upgrade. I don't have like a chest sitting in my bag, do I? I don't, okay. Boots that we're already wearing. And a downgrade cape. I think we just take the chest. Well, or we take a socket. Is there ever a world where we take a socket? Kinda no, not on this guy. I think we just take the upgrade. These alts, they're getting marginal upgrades. They're starting to get the 430, 435 range. At this point, it's just like grind out crests and get embellishments. Alright, last character is the Mage. So, Mage received significant reworks. A bunch of talent changes. Rune of Power has been removed. So, if you have ever been interested in Mage, I think now is a really good time. They're looking pretty spicy. I think I'm going to give Fire a good shot and just mess around with it. Might be a viable alt to the Shadow Priest.
Too far away.
Right now we're 425. We do need a 4th piece, so we're really looking for shoulders or chest. We really need shoulders or chest to get 4 piece. We do have 3 pieces in the bags. Or I would also take a trinket. Essence would be good. Vessel would be good. So we're already pretty good on off pieces. You know, 437 boots, 434, or sorry, 437 belt, 434 boots, 431 bracers. Really just looking for trinkets or tier pieces. We'd love to see tier. Come on, come on. Tier that we already have. Same track. Tier that we already have on the same track. Well, it's non-tier, but you would convert it. And boots. Not what we want to see, man. Not what you want to see at all. Maybe I can sneak this character into a Sarkareth kill tomorrow. For the KSM token. I mean, Reverse Haste is not good. mean, it's got to be the socket, right? And we just bank it for something later. Like, as crushing as that is, it's like the only upgrade. Yeah, I mean, we're taking the socket. Alright. Kind of a weird week. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff open today. Multiple class reworks. I think Druid got reworked. Paladin got reworked. Mage got reworked. We've got new dailies with like the time rift stuff. We've got the new mega dungeon, which looks to be pretty interesting. And augmentation as well. So a lot of cool stuff. I'll probably stream tonight. Twitch.tv/Veronix, VRONYX. And I'll probably be streaming a good bit this week just because it's new content. I also have lots to run through with the mega dungeon, so hope to see you guys there. Good luck on your vaults, and we'll see you next week. Peace.